All right, and we are live. Excited to stream today. So much has been going on the past week. More Naughty Dog bullshit. Obviously, Disney Star Wars trying to save The Mandalorian by shoving every single character that can possibly fit somehow into this 8-episode season. But of course, as much as we blame Naughty Dog and fuck Naughty Dog, we have to say thank you, Naughty Dog, for 10,000 subscribers, because without you, without Neil Druckmann, without your censorship, without you striking down videos, I probably wouldn't have got to 10,000 subscribers quite so quickly. But here we are, and I'm super excited for everybody that can be with me today. We have Stieg Kenobi.
Hi. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say, what a disappointing.
Hi.
Yeah, my introduction just like, oh hi.
Yeah, I'll do it properly. Hello there.
There you go.
That's what. Now, do you ever get tired of doing that, Stieg?
It's been 300 times, probably. And
More than that.
I just said it once, and then someone thought it sounded like Alec Guinness or whatever. And then they just kept asking me to say it all the time.
Now you're stuck.
You did it too well.
Yeah,
that's the problem. You know, there's this thing you right. I watched Ray Romano on Everybody Loves Raymond one time. He described how he got out of doing laundry or doing dishes or anything like that whenever his wife would ask him to. It's like anytime you get asked to do something, just do a really shitty job, and eventually people will stop asking you. So,
yeah.
Stieg, if they say, "Oh, come on, say hello there," just go like, "Hello there." Just do it like absolutely terribly, and then people will stop asking you.
Just be like, sup.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty much like what Steph said.
Hello there.
Oh, that's awful. Never do that again.
Yeah,
Easy. That's how it goes. And then you also don't have to do laundry.
Or I'll do it better if I have a sandwich.
There you go. That's also a possibility. We also, and I saw Mannix in chat earlier, 2 strike gang. Yeah, Mannix also has 2 strikes because of Naughty Dog. He did, I think Mannix, I don't remember if you privated the rest of your videos on there or not. But I did not. I just keep making more. So, you know, hopefully I'll be okay. Fuck Naughty Dog. I see those emotes. Thank you. Fuck Naughty Dog. But we'll see what happens. Shagadelic, is that what you said? Shaggy Dog?
Shaggy Dog, yeah.
Oh, I said Shagadelic. I was like, what the fuck? And then we also have part of the Naughty Dog strike gang with us today.
Yeah.
Mara Jade, also known as Jade Shadow on YouTube. How are you, Mara? And how is your strike going?
I have to check, but I have not seen anything. I figured I wouldn't. I mean, I resubmitted the counterclaim thanks to your help on Friday, so I figured I wouldn't hear anything over the weekend because most people are like not doing much of anything. So hopefully by some point next week, I'll hear something either way. But I love how they sent me the emails like it's unclear whether like any like about your video, and I was like, if you would like just set aside 17 minutes and watch the video, or just look at the article link I sent you and things like that, you know, it would be pretty clear that there was nothing copyright at all in the video. And chances are just Muso TNT Limited just didn't like the thumbnail or whatever, just didn't like what I was saying about Sony and just manually copyright strike the video.
Yeah, because they've been claiming the entire video.
Yeah, so like
everybody.
Generally, when you claim copyright, you're supposed to say where in the video there is copyright material. You can't say the whole video is copyright unless it's like just a string of like the leaked footage.
Right.
But if it's an article, but if it's an article or anything like that that might show images, then you have to say, here's the timestamp right here where those images were shown. Boom. That's what they're supposed to do, and they don't.
Yeah, and I've got one of the emails there where we can see that as well to pull it up and like kind of explain it to everybody a little bit.
Well, if the image itself is the problem, they should get the articles removed as well then.
Well, some of them have been.
Yeah.
Really?
Some of the articles have been. They've gone ahead and bowed down to those copyright claims, those copyright takedown requests. Some of them, not all of them. But we have Jay Rickman with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Jay Rickman says, "Fuck Naughty Dog." That's right, fuck Naughty Dog. I agree. And again, channel members, you can use that "fuck Naughty Dog" emote to show your displeasure. Why is High Ground Master so upset? What's up with him? Ryan never saw your meme. Oh my god!
Excellent avatar picture though.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. I feel like you've used that one before, haven't you? One
No.
very close. All right, let me go on Twitter to satisfy High Ground Master here. Let's see. High Ground. The High Ground Master. I don't fucking see it. Did you do it as a reply? Cut. All right, how about this? Steph. We also have Steph from My Nerdy Home, who is doing double duty and modding in the chat right now.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
That's it. See, that's how you get someone. That's how you get someone to never be asked to introduce themselves or anything like that again.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
How's it going, everybody in chat? Hello.
There we go. That's better.
I've been requested to be on stream and mod at the same time.
Yeah.
Just say hello there or something.
Try a hello there.
Hello there. That's
Yeah,
how
that was
Pretty good.
pretty good. That was solid.
Yep.
Mikey in the chat said, "Looking good today, ladies." I don't appreciate being ignored, Mikey, but thank you. I'm glad you're looking at the ladies at least. This is High Ground Master's meme. Naughty Dog employee. Ryan Kinel, Lethal Lightning. Anyone who's a threat to Naughty Dog. I believe you've heard of Abby. Let's see. Oh my God, Druckmann's going to kill me. There you go. There was High Ground Master's meme. And the reason I couldn't see it, High Ground Master, is you didn't put a fucking period in front of it.
Yeah, you got to put a period. Or just say like LOL and then, tag everybody.
Yeah. That's right.
Otherwise, it'll show up as like a reply or something. They won't notice it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pull up the Matrix one. That one was really cool.
Oh yeah. I think you tweeted that. Hold on, let me pull it down for a second. I've learned so much from John Talks about basically anytime you're trying to do anything, whether it's Google search or check DMs, whatever you're trying to do on Twitter, it's probably a good idea. If you pull your shit down first. If you pull your shit down first. The Matrix one is the best. I agree.
I like that one. That one's good.
So this is a great point from Vostok. Reddit The Last of Us 2 is collecting information about what happened with the copyright strikes on YouTubers. Make sure to stop by and provide a summary for their stickied topics. All right. Well, I've actually used The Last of Us 2 Reddit a lot because The Last of Us Reddit is trash. They're all just sucking the cock of Naughty Dog, basically. Whereas The Last of Us 2 is based and red-pilled. What is going on here? All right, there we go. All right, how's this one at D-Day Cobra? Just some guy. The quartering. Let's see. We might have to pause this because I think I might get claimed. But oh shit! I'll turn the music off because we don't want to take any risks. But there you have just some guy. You have me. You have Heel vs. Babyface. You have Jeremy. And you have the quartering.
Yeah.
And there's Naughty Dog bitches. Yeah, fuck you. That's what we do. Fuck Naughty Dog. We're not letting motherfuckers take us down. They can try as hard as they want, but it's just not gonna work. Well, at least I hope not. They can literally just strike this down and I'd be fucking gone and nuked. So we'll see. By you, made elsewhere.
That's awesome.
That would suck though, celebrating 10K subscribers and then get nuked.
That's true. That would suck. That would be extremely bad. I don't want that to happen. Thanks for bringing that up, Steve.
Oh, I jinxed it. Sorry.
Someone said they could send Abby after you.
Oh my God, they might. That might be the scariest thing of all. And she's obviously been able to work out in the apocalypse where I have not in our apocalypse. So it's shitty for me right now. I would definitely be at a disadvantage. Rookie Critics here. What's up, Rookie? Bad dog's rear end must be sore from the spankings. You would think, but they just keep fucking striking people.
Maybe they like it.
Mm-hmm. They do. I agree. Rhino, you should show Lost Jedi's video.
Oh, I should show that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea. That was a great thing that Lost Jedi did to send a message to Naughty Dog. Raging Rhino got really excited. Fuck you, Naughty Dog. What are you doing? Copy striking videos, you dirty fucking dogs.
He scared his cat at one point.
Yeah.
He's always scaring his cats.
He owned that video.
He did, really. All right, Lost Jedi 20. Where's Lost Jedi? What the fuck? He's even in my. I'm even a subscriber and I can't find his channel. Oh, maybe it's one word. Hold on.
I saw that, Mikey. I saw that on Twitter.
Maybe that's why he's called the Lost Jedi.
There it is. It's all one word. Where is it though? Here it is. 360 views on his channel. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. And yeah, and Stieg mentioned it too. We did hit 10,000 fucking subscribers on the channel, which is pretty crazy. One of the things I wanted to do today was maybe take a look back at one of my like oldest videos and see what a fucking loser I was then, and like how much different it is now. My setup was different. I sounded like a bitch. So a lot's changed since then. So maybe we'll take a look. Did you got to see this, right, Mara? The fuck Naughty Dog video? I know you were part of it.
I saw it last night. I saw it last night on when they were doing their live stream before I turned in for the evening. So yeah, I recorded a clip for it.
That's true. You got a double middle finger salute in there.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. It's like a double middle finger with a kiss. It was nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Lost Jedi, if I show this, don't copyright strike me. Here we go. DMCA Wars. Yeah, I was opening myself up there. The rise of Muso. In response to the negative publicity surrounding leaks. Fuck it off there. Over the video game The Last of Us Part 2, a little-known company by the name of Muso TNT Limited, an agent of Sony and Naughty Dog, began issuing copyright strikes on videos that spoke negatively of the game studio Naughty Dog. These videos contain no specifics about the leaks, nor did they contain any copyrighted material.
It's actually a better opening crawl than the sequel trilogy had.
It really is.
Yeah.
The dead speak.
It explained things very well.
Yeah. The struck speaks.
That's me.
You can't hear anything.
What? Did I not share audio? Fucking goddamn.
Such a boomer moment, right?
What the hell? He got all excited too. He's like, yeah. It's awesome. He's going to read this whole thing.
Fuck.
The audio.
Kind of ironic that there's no sound about a video about people being silenced.
Oh, Steve.
Fuck
Is
Naughty
it good
Dog.
now?
Yeah.
Naughty Dog, suck my dick. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck them in their asses. Even though they will enjoy it, fuck them in their dirty asses.
Fuck you, Naughty Dog. Sit on a cactus and spin.
Well, a cactus.
Awesome,
That stings.
Naughty Dog. Fuck, Naughty Dog. Fuck Naughty Dog! Fuck you, Naughty Dog, you fucking dogs! What the fuck are you doing striking channels like these, you fucking pieces of shit?
He spooked his
Yeah.
Fuck Naughty Dog.
Christy.
Christy sounds so nice. She's like,
Yeah.
fuck Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog, you gonna get it? Fuck Naughty Dog in their goat ass.
Goat ass.
That Naughty Dog and eat a fucking dick. Like, fuck off.
Fuck you, Naughty Dog.
And fuck you, Sony.
Damn, Nina with the middle finger too.
Fuck you, Neil Cuckman.
Subhuman.
Tree and rotate.
Sound treat.
Fuck you, Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Fuck the Naughty Dog.
There's Rookie.
Naughty bastard. Do I need to turn it up?
Do I need to turn it up?
Naughty. In the
Go.
ass.
Yes, Steve.
Neil Cuckman, Naughty Dog, Sony, go fuck yourselves.
Nice.
Fuck Naughty Dog.
Naughty
Dog.
You get 2 Thomases.
Fuck you, Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is asshole.
Fuck you, Naughty Dog.
Language.
Sorry, Steve.
Dogs. Yeah. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck him. Fuck Naughty Dog.
Stop the MCA abuse.
I absolutely love how everybody is yelling at the same time. I love the way he edited that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Lost Guy did a great job on
Mhm.
that. Make sure to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I've seen him in the chat as well. Patron, member, all that good stuff. Subhuman said you screwed up your line. What? I don't think you screwed it up. I think you're good.
Yeah.
Darkside Droids is here as well. What's up, guys? We already got 164 people in the chat. Thank you guys all for being here. Incoming copyright strike from mentioning Naughty Dog. Well, you know, at least I made it this far. At least I got my little 10K, hey, YouTube, congratulations button before Naughty Dog could get me down. So that's good.
Yes. And you know, I saw that Will is in the chat taking bets on when you're going to get taken down during the stream.
Yeah.
He's like, timestamp it. He's saying $10.
Mm-hmm.
$10 a bet.
Ryan said that if you want to do a clip, they're taking more clips for like an extended cut of that.
Yeah.
So
it's like Batman v Superman. Basically, you get the director's cut, the extended edition, the ultimate cut. That's what we're going for, I think. So definitely, if you're interested in saying fuck Naughty Dog, just reach out to Lost Jedi, and he will get that in there. I see a lot of fuck Naughty Dogs in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. We still got the logo, fuck Naughty Dog. I think that released the Lost Jedi cut.
Yeah, there you go.
At first, I thought that said the Last Jedi, and I was like, oh fuck no. Send me the $10 with a timestamp. Winner takes all minus my commission. How are we gonna know how many people sent you money though, Will?
Yeah.
That's the real question. And what's the commission? I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how well that works for Will. But Naughty Dog does continue to strike anything and everything. More memes were taken down. One Angry Gamer posted how they basically claimed that a meme of Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Solid as their property, even though that's a Konami product, and Sony, to the best of my knowledge, does not own Konami. So they're really getting overzealous. And like Mara said, I have an example of what Mara said there. I have Lethal's strike. So, boom. This is the one that Lethal got. This is the one saying that Lethal's video could go back up. Now, the weird thing about this is the fact that nobody, Lethal didn't apply to have his strike removed or anything like that. He didn't submit his counter notification. All that happened is he just logged back into YouTube a couple days later, and they said they took his strike down because Musso didn't file it in right. Just like you said, Mara. Mm-hmm. All they said is The Last of Us 2, and they claimed the entire video, which is not what they're supposed to do in accordance with the copyright strike policy.
Sounds like someone is working fast with those copyrights. And that they got slumpy.
Yeah, because mine was up for like 3-4 hours at the very most. And when I refreshed it during Anna's stream, it said removed copyright strike. Someone was like watching intently that day, at least.
Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly what's triggering it. If it's just, Musso's a box of cunts. Yeah, I fucking agree. I don't know if it's. I don't know if they're looking for something that says Last of Us Part 2 leaks. So even if you put that in the title or if you use any tags like that, maybe those are the videos that they're going around. I don't know. Because it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. If you strike us down, we should become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I agree. I covered somebody who got their channel terminated because of this. Now they had 100 subscribers, which may not seem like much to everybody, but who knows how long they were working for those 100 subscribers and how many videos they had on their channel and everything that just got taken down because of a false copyright strike. And I watched their video. There was nothing in there. I have people sending me DMs every day that they've got struck, and I'm trying to get a hold of all of their files and videos so I can kind of boost the signal on theirs. But not everybody.
Yeah, the size of the channel shouldn't even matter because it's a matter of principle.
It shouldn't matter at all.
Yeah,
it's like they're going after small YouTubers like that. I mean, they shouldn't really be going after anyone like that, period. But going after small YouTubers with just 100 subscribers and it's like trying to stamp down the bad publicity by creating bad publicity, doing that. I don't know who's making what decision at Sony.
Yeah, it's like blowing out a small candle when the building is on fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no one will post spoilers, and they got what they wanted. In a way, you're right, Alexander. Like, because now, even though I feel like the 2 strikes on my channel are unwarranted, I'm stuck in this phase where I'm waiting, weeks to get them overturned, so I can't talk about leaks in case they strike it again. So all we can do is keep on criticizing Naughty Dog and calling out their bullshit to try to draw attention to it. But yeah, you're right. They're completely they're having a big effect silencing people.
They are, but the Angry Joe show, he did a whole video covering the spoilers, and his video didn't get taken down or striked. It's still up.
Yeah,
I think he's a channel with over 1 million subscribers. So. and he talks all spoilers. He goes into all spoilers in that video, and it's still up.
Well, and it makes me wonder too, because then he made a video the next day talking about how Naughty Dog isn't really responsible for this, and Sony's not responsible. It's this random third-party company.
It's not random. Look, it's not random because I highlight the damn copyright strike on my channel, and it literally says acting on behalf of Sony Interactive Entertainment Europe. So this is not some random pencil pushing prick at some like third party company doing this, like saying like, oh, I'm like notice me, senpai, to Sony, things like that. They're acting on Sony's behalf one way or another.
Yeah, and I mean, look at their fucking website. This is Muso's website. Our clients, all the way to the right, Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Yeah, and you don't have to go far to dig for that.
Yeah, it's right on their homepage.
Yeah, and Angry Joe even fucking showed this.
Yeah, like, he did.
He fucking showed this in their in his video. So
I feel like maybe because he did get contacted, right? And he says that he got contacted by 2 Sony employees or something regarding
Naughty Dog employees. That have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, they had nothing to do with this. I feel like somebody contacted and was like, "We won't strike your video down. Just say something nice. Say something nice."
That sounds fucked up, but I kind of think it could be true.
Yeah, even if Naughty Dog wasn't specifically doing this, Naughty Dog is just owned by Sony. You can't tell me that they don't know what's happening. You can't tell me that no one at Sony or Naughty Dog knows.
Well, they absolutely know what's happening. Isn't
it's like so people are like, don't say Naughty Dog. Oh yeah, they might not be directly copyright striking these channels, but they know damn well what's going on, and they're being silent about it. So if they really were innocent, they would say something. They would denounce these copyright strikes, but they're not. They're staying silent. And they're acting like, by orders of their overlords at Sony. And you have that third-party entity copyright striking channels. So I'm like, don't tell me that no one, they don't know anything. Or they're not to blame. By extension, they are to blame.
Yeah, for sure. And Lost Jedi 22 for $2. It's not murder if you hire a hitman, right? Well, ask Joe Exotic, I suppose. It's not murder, but it is murder for hire. So, yeah, not quite murder, though. You're right. The thing is, and it may sound like maybe a conspiracy or something like that. It may sound like a conspiracy or something like that. However, I think that it's not out of the realm of possibilities to think that Angry Joe, before he covered the leaks, may have told somebody at Naughty Dog what he was going to do. And there's a reason that his 3 million subscriber channel didn't get hit with the same things that so many other people are hit with. I don't remember if it's 3 million or not. It's somewhere around there. And then he comes out the next day and provides a little bit of cover for it in something that's easily disprovable if you just look into it a little bit. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Everyone that got false flags should gather up and sue them into oblivion. It's easier said than done, especially when you're talking about proving damages for some YouTube channels that aren't even monetized, or even for ones that are monetized. You know, like my channel right now, 2 false copyright strikes on videos that one of them was at like 7,000 views, one of them was like 5,000 views. You're talking about like $10 there. If they turn it in my channel, that'd be a little different.
Yeah.
But,
now, if you're, I think something like that with like, if you gather up, you know, a group of YouTubers and do like a class action, something like that, it would have to be some, you know, people like, I don't know, Jeremy, who can't stream on his channel.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, he could average out the amount of like super chats he gets on every single stream that he does, and he could possibly get an average amount that he's losing out on every single stream that he can't do. Even Mr. H Reviews, you know, he could do that as well. But Jeremy does have a case just because he got taken down during a stream, so he can't stream. And that's a major loss of revenue.
Yeah, agreed. Go ahead, Steve. I thought you were going to say something.
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard you. My bad.
No.
Would you like to say anything?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I know that all Stieg is going to tell us is fuck these companies, and that CD Projekt Red does it way better.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, because I think last time you were on stream, I think it was when Jeremy was on, you were talking about how, you know, CD Projekt Red, when they had basically the entire game leaked, they came out and said, well, we hope you like the game. Please don't spoil it for anybody.
No, it was someone had pirated the game.
Was that yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, it was The Witcher 2. And the person had gotten an email saying, you know, we realize you've gotten our game illegally, but we hope you like it and blah blah blah. And if you decide it's worth your money, we would appreciate it if you bought it. And the guy went out and bought 2 copies on principle. It was a story from I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago or whatever The Witcher 2 came out. Witcher
2, that's probably like fucking 10 years ago or something, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Time flies.
Well, when you're old, it does.
Oh, shut up. Don't laugh, Stephanie. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
Because the moral of the story is they handled it much better than Sony did. Like Sony, all they had to do was release a statement and then just shut up after that.
Yeah, they should have just stopped after that. I mean, they did release a statement on Twitter, and after that, that's it. But no, they had to keep going.
Well, and then there's something interesting as well, because I haven't talked about it too much because, you know, I can't. I can't cover too specifically, but let's see, Raging Rhino with Australian $2.99. Make it rain/hurt. Love you guys. Hail. And then you know what's coming from Raging Rhino. He's throwing dollar coins at us because that's what they use. That's what they use in Australia, evidently, dollar coins. But I'm not picky. I don't need dollar bills. They're kind of dirty anyway. So I'll take the coins. Thank you, Raging Rhino. Appreciate that. And another one right there. Thank you. Where was I talking about?
No idea.
Some fellow in the chat thinks I'm stoned. I'm not. I don't even drink.
Oh, yeah.
T-Bone Jones? Are you sure?
Yeah. And Grandmaster Yoda says Cyberpunk will nuke the hell out of Last of Us and cell numbers. I don't know if they would exactly nuke them, but if Last of Us Part 2 doesn't do as well as it could have, then yeah, Cyberpunk could like blow it out of the water. Because I know I have pre-ordered it, so.
That actually reminds me, a few years, actually it was last year, someone tried to blackmail CD Projekt Red because of Cyberpunk leaks, right?
I think I do remember that. Something. Yeah, I did remember about that.
And they didn't cave in. They just told the fans to avoid, the leaks and the spoilers if you don't want the game spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah. That's how you handle it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I think that from our perspective, everyone is fucking talking about Naughty Dog. In reality, I think the vast majority of the purchasing market probably is unaware that this is going on. Because they're not necessarily watching YouTube all the time. They know that, oh, this is a good game. 7 years later, another game's coming out. I'll probably get that. I like PlayStation games. I like Sony games, and they're going to buy it. So is it going to have an impact on the sales? 100%. 100% it will. Is it going to cripple the game? At this point, not yet. If they were to strike someone like Angry Joe, or maybe like the Quartering or something like that, right? A channel that was that big and had that many connections, or if Geeks and Gamers were to be struck down and terminated, if that channel went down, you would hear a lot more noise from a lot more people. But
that's probably why they're not doing it. If you think about it, also because now they're striking channels and having that bad publicity, but they are being strategic about it. They're not going after like huge channels like in a way that they would take them down, because now it's like they know if they do that, they're going to nuke their sales. Well, in here they're copyright striking channels to basically stifle any criticism or commentary about the game prior to the release, but they're not hitting at least overtly major channels that have connections.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, they don't know. Like, I don't think they're counting how many strikes are on channels. They wouldn't have known if I had a copyright strike before this. They just gave me 2 strikes. They didn't know that Lethal had a strike on his channel from Square Enix. Like, they don't fucking know. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just one motherfucker doing all this shit. I don't know how much they're paying attention, but it's fucked up. And eventually somebody, if they keep going on, somebody bigger is going to get struck down. But there was another round of leaks that runs a little bit contrary to some of the things that we've heard. I haven't seen any of those videos get taken down. And the reason I think it is because maybe it's a false flag. Maybe those aren't real leaks. Maybe that's what Sony and Naughty Dog are trying to put out there to push that narrative that these are the real leaks, guys. Everything you saw was out of context. You don't understand.
Of course. It's out of context.
Yeah, like you're telling me like leaks have come out, like new leaks about the game and they're not getting struck down. Yeah, conveniently. Yeah, like basically it's like pull the other one, Sony.
Yeah.
If the first set of leaks aren't a big deal, then why go after channels? Why strike things down? Why take down memes? I don't know.
Yeah.
Madonna's gross bathwater is in the chat.
Oh my god.
What the hell? Hashtag fuck Naughty Dog in my bathtub.
Wow, okay.
Like a virgin.
There you go. Henry Cavill should be in charge of the DCEU. I don't know about that. I've never seen Henry Cavill direct or do anything like that. I like him as Superman.
Just bring him back as Superman.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Just keep him in the Witcher, really.
So he could be Superman and the Witcher. He can do 2 things a year.
Yeah.
I want him with both.
I want him fully focus on the Witcher.
And he wants to do both.
I I don't. He only is in like half that fucking show. That show's about fucking Yennefer. It's like The Mandalorian. It's titled The Witcher, but he's not the main focus. So, he's got plenty of time to do Superman. But I mean, we are going to talk about Mandalorian. I saw people talking about that earlier. We might as well get into that right now. That's a good jumping off point. Mara, did you ever watch any of The Mandalorian?
No, not yet. It's like one of those. I keep saying, "Oh, I'll sit down and watch it. I'll sit down and watch it," but I have no real desire to watch it. None.
Yeah. What if I told you they cram in a bunch of characters that you've heard of before? Then would you want to?
Well,
oh my god, nostalgia? Really?
Yeah. I'll be like, guess what? Like, no, it's not going to. No, it's not going to, because you have them like thinking, like, claiming that their new characters could stand on their own, and I'm looking at them. Then why are you trotting out all these, nostalgia characters? Why are you inserting Boba Fett into the Mandalorian? Yes, I know he survives the Sarlacc pit in the EU and is really a pretty badass character in the EU. But why should you feel you need to put Boba Fett in the show to prop it up? If it can stand on its own, if it's a good show, if it's good Star Wars, why are you cramming all these older characters in, these known characters in? You shouldn't have to rely on one or two characters or like three characters to prop up an entire show, an entire ensemble cast, or to prop up Star Wars in general. You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, and back in, what was it, 2015, when they scrapped the EU, they announced that everything from now on would be canon, right? Mm-hmm. Every book, every comic would be canon, and there would be perfect synergy between all of them. That's what they said. Official statement. Mm-hmm. Well, the first novel they published, which was Aftermath, I believe, by Cup Wendig.
That's right.
That one has Boba Fett confirmed dead in it, beyond any shadow of doubt, and they're even stripping his armor and selling it off. Mm-hmm. So Filoni is now contradicting the Disney canon as well, big time, just for nostalgic reasons. And the thing is, Disney, in a nasty way, has kind of blurred the line between nostalgia and necrophilia, and it's not cool to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, nostalgia and necrophilia. That's a good description. Morgan Wellborn, your first time here. Hello, good to see you. Glad that you're here. We're talking a little bit of Mandalorian right now in the new news. Let's get someone else's take as well, who is showing up right now. You guys know her. That Tug Life is here.
Hello. Hey. Sorry I'm late.
No, that's
How are you
okay.
feeling?
Good. I took a bunch of drugs, and now I'm eating a burrito, so I'm good to go.
You took drugs? Hashtag drugs.
Aww. That's so cute. Clever wording.
I came in here, sitting backstage, I saw Henry Cavill's name on the screen. What are we talking about? My favorite man?
Not anymore. We moved past it.
Dang it.
Sorry, you missed it.
Well, somebody just mentioned that Henry Cavill should take over the DCEU. And I said, well, I like Henry Cavill, but I've never seen him direct or produce or do anything like that. But I would love to have him as Superman.
But you know what would be cool? Actually, he could do it by proxy and have Danny Garcia take over the DCEU. And between her, Cavill, and The Rock, we should get a pretty good DCEU going forward. I'm just saying.
And The Rock? Oh.
Well, I don't know.
I'm holding judgment until I see trailers for Black Adam.
Let me know, like, how many good Rock movies have
I'm
you
just getting so
seen?
tired of him being in everything.
The Rock?
He is everywhere. But
yeah.
I mean, at the very least, he is, from what I can see, from what he's talked about, Black Adam anyway, he seems to be really going to cater to like what Black Adam is. Like, he's not going to stray from it. So he's talked about the anti-hero. He's talked about taking down Superman and taking down Shazam, like, come at me, bro, kind of thing. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I did. I read that.
I see, like, people's like, he is getting pretty much shoved into everything. Like, it's like, basically oversaturating the market with The Rock. But like I said, I'm withholding judgment. I trust him pretty right now to an extent until I see trailers for Black Adam.
You want a really good Rock movie? Oh my god, Gridiron Gang is really good, and there's one that I can't remember the name of now. Where his
Walking
son
Tall
Is it Walking Tall?
Walking Tall
Is it Walking Tall?
I liked Walking Tall.
Yeah.
I did like Walking Tall.
That was one of his. That was one of his first ones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of his early
Gridiron
movies.
Gang is good, and there's one where his son gets into some trouble and he gets put in jail falsely. It's a more serious movie. Lord Almighty, I can't think of the name of it now. That it was a really good movie. Like that's a more serious. You don't get like action Rock who's fighting with giant monkeys and stuff. So
Yeah, so like Jumanji. I see Will says Jumanji. I thought Jumanji was fine.
It was okay. I mean, I didn't.
I don't think it's.
But you know what? I had low expectations for that movie going
Yeah.
in. I think that's why it was good. Snitch? Are you thinking Snitch? Everybody says Snitch. Bobby.
Snitch.
Flaco.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Scorpion King. Actually, it was really fun. A fun game to play.
Scorpion King. Someone loves Scorpion King.
Because watch Scorpion King and see how far he's come as an actor. Like he's really put the effort into it. Because now, like whether you like his movies or you find him oversaturated or not, he's become a pretty decent actor. Whereas you go back and watch the Scorpion King, you're like, holy crap! And
He
it's all
doesn't say much in the Scorpion King though.
Yeah, he does. That's his movie.
I don't remember.
The Mummy Returns.
Does he say? Oh, okay.
Mummy
Yeah.
I
Returns.
don't even know. I blocked out so much of that.
You just saw like the sort of like the bad special effects where he's
Mhm.
like a scorpion.
Oh yeah, he's the Scorpion. And he still does that like that
Yeah.
thing with his eye. He can't do it.
But like he does, like it's kind of like Steve Carell, where he like you know him as like a certain way, like Steve Carell is a comedian, but Steve Carell can do serious roles.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I was thinking like maybe if he were to at least be given films where he could show like some range, but he's
done a couple, but they just don't do well
Yeah,
because
I'm saying they don't do it. It's like they basically stereotype him into certain roles
Mhm.
right now. So
It was only a matter of time before he was given a superhero role. It was just only a matter of time.
But he's wanted this for so long. Like he's
he's the reason this movie's being made.
No.
Solely because The Rock was like, I want to play him. This is what we're gonna do. Suck it.
Yeah. And he wants Henry Cavill to be a part of it.
Yeah, he really does.
So I think that's that's leans towards them bringing him back for sure. But eventually it'll all be what J.J. Abrams wants once he really gets a hold of DC. Unfortunately, Skytrooper 501st for $10. Thank you, Skytrooper. Says I would love to see a Boba Fett film that takes place after Revenge of the Sith with Daniel Logan and Samuel L. Jackson. That's right, Boba Fett versus Mace Windu, a story about revenge and redemption.
I mean,
so we'd have to figure out how Mace Windu survived. pretty much.
Well, this is Star Wars. No one dies anymore.
No one's ever really
all right,
gone.
the simple answer is they fly now. Come on.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, if Maul can survive being chopped in half and then falling a mile down, I'm sure Windu can survive losing an arm.
Jesus.
Exactly. They fell the same distance, probably.
Yeah.
No, it was like a lot farther for Mace Windu.
Well, I can reasonably believe I can reasonably believe that Mace Windu could survive that fall. When you have he just got his hand cut off. Sure, that's rough. Sucks. Sorry, Mace Windu. We saw it happen to Luke, and Luke was able to control his descent enough to be able to not die and go through the chute and on Bespin. So that
He's
he was able
holding
to,
his arm.
yeah, he's able to keep his wits about him. And then also, we've seen on Coruscant a couple years before in Attack of the Clones, Anakin able to survive a fall, obviously with the help of Obi-Wan and the car, but we've seen situations where you could at least justify the fact that maybe he could survive, at least more so than fucking Darth Maul getting sliced in two.
Oh, I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
jeez.
I'm still waiting for Count Dooku's floating head to return as a villain. He was probably angry as well when he died.
Yeah.
Mace Windu is Samuel L. Jackson. Where does that go? Someone said Mace Windu is Samuel L. Jackson. That motherfucker won't die for shit.
Yeah.
Unless it's Deep Blue Sea, right? Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
him.
I've seen that movie 100 times.
Does that part still make you jump?
I still jump every single time. I know it's coming. It's hilarious, but every time I jump, I don't know why.
The accelerated aging. Sorry, someone had a question about accelerated aging for Rex, like how old he would be post Return of the Jedi. Was it like 2 years for every 1 year?
No,
according to the Clone Wars.
I think it's even more than that because Rex looks to be in his well into his 60s during.
Well, no,
Rebels.
like I'm saying. Well, I mean, because he was, how old was he? I think he was like 20 when we see him. And I thought, like they said, that it was like 2 years for every 1 year, like that accelerated their aging.
It was double, essentially double, because they were able to mature them in 10 years.
Yeah, so he would be 26 by the time the Clone Wars ended, and it was 24 years to the end. So basically, take 24 times 2.
48.
He'd be 70, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be in his 70s.
Yeah. 75-year-old Rex.
Yeah.
And I see some people being like, oh, well, it would make more sense to have Daniel Logan. And I know a lot of people do want Daniel Logan to reprise the role, but to me, I think Tamora Morrison, just the fact that he is him and also the age just makes more sense for both Boba and Rex.
Yeah. That tells me though that they're gonna have him maskless. I think that's what that tells me, because then you could have anybody go back in that suit and you could tweak the voice. Literally anybody can do an impersonation. You could put anybody in the suit. I mean, Pedro Pascal didn't play the Mandalorian half the time. So the fact that they picked him specifically, other than the nostalgia factor, tells me that he might be maskless.
Yeah, I could see that. See that. Because he's known.
Which is a shame. Which is a shame because, you know, we never saw Boba Fett without his mask, which is what made him a really good character.
We could be seeing Rex without the mask, but not Boba Fett.
True. Well, but the thing is, you have to remember
they're gonna do it. It's fucking Disney.
The thing is, in Star Wars,
it's gonna be that Spider-Man meme. Just like, oh,
there he is. Yeah, he's a hero. Well, the thing is, in Star Wars canon now, ever since a big retcon in TCW, Jango Fett and Boba Fett were not Mandalorian. They said Jango Fett stole his armor. So it's been retconned, so they're not Mandalorian. So Boba Fett's not under this fake Mandalorians can't take off their helmets rule that they made up for this fucking show. He could take off his helmet.
You know what would be interesting? Is it more on if they when they meet up him in the Mandalorian, because I'm assuming that's coming, is maybe there's like a bounty on Boba's head for impersonating a Mandalorian, and they go toe to toe.
Well, you know, the weird thing is that Jango wasn't considered a Mandalorian because he wasn't born on Mandalore, and the main character in The Mandalorian also wasn't born on Mandalore, yet he's
It doesn't make any sense. If they knew anything about Mandalorian culture, like you don't have to be born on Mandalore to be considered Mandalorian. They accepted as long as you honored the Mandalorian code.
I thought Jango wasn't a Mandalorian because he wasn't raised by the Creed. He literally just stole the armor and bailed.
No, that's just another retcon. I mean, Filoni is even retconning himself now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but Jango Fett before this major retcon.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say Jango Fett before this major retcon was Mandalorian. He was raised by a Mandalorian, so he didn't just steal the armor or anything like that. He was actually raised as a
Jango was.
Yes.
Ironically, his origins are basically Din Djarin's origins. He was a child who their village was destroyed. His parents got killed in some attack, and he was saved by a group of Mandalorians, and they kind of took him under their wing, and he became Mandalorian because that's how it is. It's not based on where you're born; it's just a culture. So ironically, Din Djarin's origins are Jango Fett's original origins. They're just ripping it off.
And then you have Sabine, who's going to be added to it. And she follows the creed, right? Because she's a full-blown Mandalorian. And she removes her helmet all the time.
She does, and she's like, oh my god. I mean, I didn't exactly hate the characters in Rebels, but like her whole spiel was her art that she would tag on the sides of buildings to let the people know that like the rebels hit like that area or whatever the hell they did. Like, you know, she was basically the punk teenager in the group. Like, that's not a Mandalorian, and that's not like the culture.
She's a Mary Sue. I mean, she can't use the Force, yet she can dodge, blaster bolts from 5 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
How the heck do you do that without using the Force, right?
Yeah,
she can do it.
Yeah,
and she can jump like a Jedi too without using the jetpack.
Yeah,
they fly now.
Jedi Padawan Kanos is like, I love Hera and Kanan. I'm not exactly a fan of Kanan. I liked Hera. I liked Hera as a character overall. Kanan, I will give him credit. That is how you give an ending to a character. I'm not going to say what the ending is if nobody's watched Rebels, but that's how you do an ending to a character justice, even if you don't like the character.
He died.
They stole the look from Kal Katarn for Kanan. He has the exact same shirt and the outfit.
He does have the same outfit. His face and obviously everything is a little bit different than Kyle, but his like shoulder pad that he has.
Yeah, it's completely identical. They just ripped off all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like the characters themselves were fine. Like, you know, I didn't exactly hate them, except for like maybe I wasn't wild about Sabine Wren or Ezra at all. But,
and the thing is, like, Ezra like pissed me off from the beginning. So Rebels came around. So me, who has spent all these years collecting all this shit and reading all this EU, I'm pissed because they, you know, said, "Oh, fuck this, we're not going to do that anymore." At the same time, you tell me that the guy who created a show that I wasn't really a big fan of, TCW, which also retcons some of the stuff in here unnecessarily, is going to be doing a show called Rebels. And I'm like pissed off. I didn't want it. I tuned in for the first episode. Everyone's been making fun of Ezra because they call him Space Aladdin.
Yeah,
it's like what we heard initially.
Awful.
And the first fucking scene is motherfucking Space Aladdin in a space market tricking like the stormtroopers, just like Aladdin does in Aladdin. Gotta say, one jump ahead of the stormtroopers, one skip ahead of the blaster. Like, you're quick, but I'm much faster. Like that's how it was.
And then he has a blue monkey with him, which is basically a boo from Aladdin. Right?
Yeah. Well, I agree that right here, Apollo says we need more blue Twi'lek women. We do need more blue Twi'lek women. Apollo's always right about that. Rebels the musical, yes, exactly.
Yeah, and the time period that Rebels takes place in was supposed to be really dark times, right? But in Rebels, it's basically the goofy slapsticks time.
Yeah, they nerfed the villains basically, so like the Rebels were just
Tarkin and Thrawn and Vader.
Yeah,
all of them were idiots. It was like watching Gargamel trying to catch the Smurfs, right?
Pretty much, that's how it was. Like, you know, it's like an episode of Smurfs and how Gargamel tries to catch them and how he fails. And tune in next time to see how he fails again.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And every time he does capture them, he does something stupid and they run away over and over again. I mean, just shoot them. You know,
pretty much. It's like that scene in Austin Powers when they're making fun of the spy movies and Dr. Evil closes the doors on them. And doesn't go to plan.
You know, Eric Chung makes a good point here because they nerfed Vader, right? But when they were to introduce Vader, Filoni said that Ezra is like level 3 and Darth Vader is level 50 when it comes to power.
Mm-hmm.
So level 50 Vader can't defeat Ahsoka. That means she's level 50, right? Because she gives as good as she takes in that show.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the thing. I will agree that I would say the only time Vader. The thing is, Vader should fucking destroy Kanan too. Kanan was not a fully trained Jedi Knight. He was a Padawan.
Yeah.
You know, he was a Padawan a little Padawan when Order 66 happened. And the fact is he was not all that powerful. He should not have been able to deal with Maul blind. I can buy a little bit that, hey, I gave into like the Force. Let the Force guide me temporarily to like do something extraordinary, I suppose. But God, Maul just gets the fucking short end of the stick all the time in fucking Disney canon. I mean, they should have left the motherfucker dead, so at least he'd have a reasonable death. But no, they keep bringing him back to life.
Die, Ryan.
Yeah, they keep bringing him back so we can just fucking lose more and more.
Who hasn't defeated Maul yet?
Maul.
Yeah, Maul hasn't defeated himself. He hasn't had his little existential crisis, apparently.
Maybe he'll finally be defeated. Maybe the Emperor at some point will just be like, I'm sick and tired of this jerk, and he'll just get in there and lightning bolt him.
Well, Rebels is canon. Maul meets his end in Rebels, so Emperor can't do anything.
Never mind that.
He did beat him up though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What did you think of? What did you think of the end though of Rebels, of Maul's end?
My God, space whales! You're telling me space whales, and now the continuing adventures of Sabine and Ahsoka to find Ezra because he went into hyperspace with those space whales and Thrawn.
Well, I was speaking more about Maul's end in Rebels.
Well, I mean, that ending. Okay, I know Obi-Wan is on the elderly, like the older side, but that fight was like that. 1-2 strikes, done, dead.
It was nothing. People talk about that being a huge moment.
He just stabbed him in the stomach, which when he sliced the stomach in half a few years ago, that didn't kill him, but a single stab does.
Yeah.
He wasn't mad enough anymore. He spent 20 years being mad. He wasn't mad anymore, Stieg, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anyone who hasn't seen that, it's just it literally is just a moment where he just rushes him, like that's it. It's one moment, one strike, the fight's over, and it's done. I was underwhelmed by it, but Jedi Padawan Tano.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mara.
Well, I was gonna say I wasn't expecting any cinematics or anything like that because, like I said, it's supposed to be at the point where we see Alec Guinness in A New Hope, so he's not exactly going to be jumping around like he was when he was younger in the prequel era. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if you're going to have this build-up for just about most of the seasons in Rebels of Maul just wanting to hunt down Obi-Wan Kenobi and using Ezra to do so, only to have one strike and Maul's dead. Do you at least have some lightsaber action, or at least using the Force or something like that? Show that Obi-Wan is calm and a little bit more powerful in that moment than Maul because Maul's not focused.
Yeah,
we're not focused enough.
Well, and Orange Hat Review says they hyped it up for a year and the fight lasts a second and a half.
Yeah,
that's basically true.
Typical.
So this is a question I've actually wanted to do a video about this for a while now. In Clone Wars, the Emperor beat Maul and said, "I'm not going to kill you. I have more uses for you." How did Maul get out of that situation? There was supposed to be a Clone Wars episode arc called Son of Dathomir, which explained how two people that you saw in this final season, Gar Saxon and Rook, actually broke Maul out of the Emperor's prison. And Grievous was involved. Count Dooku was involved in that story arc as well. It never happened, so they made it into a comic book called Son of Dathomir. Just 4 issues. So you can check that out, though. I need to make a video on that because so many people have that question. Where were we at? Somebody said literally everyone beat Maul except Qui-Gon fucking died.
Yeah, for real though. The most important person is
Qui-Gon a bitch.
Freaking Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson probably was like, "I'm just gonna do one movie."
Well, isn't Filoni doing the same as those feminist shows though, that they dumb down the guys to make the female characters look better? That's pretty much what Filoni's doing with the good guys look better because they just dumb down the villains.
That's just Hollywood now.
That's true.
World Gentry says, why not Mara? Yoda was jumping around all over the place when he was like 880 years old in episode 2. And it was just as comical then as Obi-Wan would be jumping around in the desert fighting Maul.
Well, I disagree because Yoda was basically just like that was purely through the Force, basically. You know what I mean? All his acrobatics were Force enhanced. Yeah. And it was also clear that he couldn't do that at a sustained level for very long. You saw how tired he was. You saw how tired he was at the end of his Attack of the Clones duel with Count Dooku after having to save them by holding up the thing. You saw how tired he was when he lost the duel to Emperor Palpatine. So I think that was pretty justifiable, and we know that Yoda's at a level of Force powers unmatched by anyone other than Anakin and Palpatine, probably in that era. So
that's why I wouldn't expect Obi-Wan to do like theatrical movements in the desert, but at least give some sort of duel that lasts more than a half a second when you have a build up for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda's old. Give him a break. He's old. Yoda's cute when he's sleepy. What the hell?
Is that Bill Cosby?
Oh God damn!
Wow.
I don't know if Bill Cosby has. I
have no filter. I meant no.
I haven't heard a Bill Cosby joke in a while.
God.
Well, way to throw it back there, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm all about the retro.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But I guess back a little bit to The Mandalorian. Now we've been told, it's pretty much been confirmed that Ahsoka is going to be in it, that Boba Fett is going to be in it, and now these Rex and Sabine rumors a lot of people are taking them as true because they've been going around for so long, and we're finally getting more word about it.
They also confirmed Bosk a while ago.
Bosk, yes. And it's like, how many fucking cameos are they going to shove into this 8-episode season 2? It's
1 per episode, it looks like, apparently, at the rate they're going. Just need to get 3 more.
Have they ran out of ideas already? I mean, I haven't watched the show. I have no desire to watch the show, but I mean, are they running out of ideas already?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if they have that many ideas, because it seems like they're just making it up as they go along. Because it's sloppy. But it's still better.
I saw people responding to me on like one post from yesterday where I retweeted that picture, and I said, I don't want Boba Fett revived in this Disney era, either. And I saw people telling me that they have faith in Filoni and Favreau, and I'm like, oh my God.
Well, and to be fair, Mandalorian season 1 was unoffensive. It just wasn't very good, in my opinion. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, it was awesome compared to what we've been getting.
Well, that's why I asked you. Look how low the bar was set.
But I think that, so to me, this is kind of how I see it going. This was obviously planned. The Boba Fett part was planned. There's no doubt about that, because in episode 5 of season 1, and I did a video about this, you had that mystery appearance at the end to go up to the apparently dead body of Fennec Shand. And it was like, oh, who was that? And you heard the spurs, you heard the Boba Fett sound, and a lot of people were speculating Boba Fett. That never got resolved in season 1. But we know Ming-Na Wen is going to be in season 2 as Fennec Shand again. So she is not dead as well. And now with this Boba Fett news, it seems to me like they're probably going to be together. So that might be like an overarching story plot in season 2. I think that the Rebels Ahsoka Sabine thing, I think that is going to be used to set up an animated spin-off series with them trying to find Ezra.
Yeah.
So I think that might just be
animated, but they're live action.
I know.
Well, yeah, but Filoni has dropped hints that that he would want to continue the story with Ahsoka and Sabine trying to search for Ezra, and it would be animation.
Then do an animation. Are they all?
Is that a filter, Steph? Is that just the sun?
Oh yeah, the sun's going down.
That looks crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it does look really cool, actually.
Yeah, the sun's going down.
Looks better than mine. People are complaining about my fucking yellow shirt in chat. I don't give a shit.
I saw that. Oh my god.
You got a problem with
That made
yellow?
me laugh. I had to turn off my mic.
You got a problem with yellow, hate monger? I saw you earlier.
He's like, Ryan's wearing that ugly ass yellow shirt again.
I might just wear it for fucking Mario Kart when I beat your ass, hate monger. What's with this yellow shirt shit? I don't fucking know. It's just what I'm wearing today. Yeah, it's not for Ahsoka's lightsaber. They can't decide what color Ahsoka's fucking lightsabers are, whether it's in the Ahsoka novel or whatever.
Pineapple, Ryan.
Why is
What does that
everybody
even mean?
Steph,
What
your
is
camera looks awesome.
My what?
Your camera, like your colors right now.
It's the sun.
It looks cool.
The sun is setting.
Do-do-do-do.
It looks like you're on Coruscant, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
Just
super pretty.
gaze out the window looking at Anakin.
Yeah, and or Mace Windu flying by.
Stop. Taking it off the full screen. Cut it out.
Look how pretty.
Look, see, it's going away now. See?
So I have like in front of me, I have like my TV, but then I also have a window, and I like to have it open for a little bit of natural light because when I have a little bit of natural light in here, I don't look so fucking like I don't look quite as fucking pale or as blurry. It's like the perfect setting. That's why my videos are so different depending on when I film them. But sometimes when the sun's either coming up or going down, it's just a little slit goes through the window and it's like right on my fucking forehead. So like the top of my forehead to here is like a different color. It's fucking awful.
My window is to the right of me, and it reflects. Y'all have seen it. It reflects in the mirror behind me. It's just like this bright light that's like this crazy glow. Sorry.
Fatal J is in the chat.
Hey, Fatal.
Steph was blowing trees on the stream.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Sounds dirty.
She was smoking.
The
drug reference.
I think that.
Oh,
all right.
I like Zefty and Patterson's comment. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Where?
Who?
She's being endowed
She's
with
being
the force.
endowed with the force right before our eyes.
Endowed. That's a strange word.
Ooh.
Endowed by the force.
Well, the moment's gone. The sun.
You only get 10 minutes of it. That's all.
Yeah.
Hate mongering.
Yellow to reflect how life pisses on him.
The fuck. God, that's messed up. F is for fuck Ryan. U is for you suck at Mario Kart. N is for nobody likes you. That's not a song though.
Huh?
It's supposed to be like the SpongeBob song. Fucking get it right. You need more syllables in the first line.
Hey, the chat is just harsh today. My goodness.
I know. I really want someone to turn Ryan into SpongeBob now.
Why?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it is.
Hello. Yeah.
Make it so.
Make it all.
I don't want to be SpongeBob.
Now they're really gonna make it so.
Yep.
Up in smoke with Steph.
Yep. Sub gets it.
What the fuck? Question mark is going on here? Exclamations. I don't really know.
Thank you, Apollo. Count on you.
Oh yeah.
What? Listen, Lego fucking Star Wars. I have had so many people talk to me about Lego fucking Star Wars over the past couple of days. I don't know why. I don't know why people like are interested in Lego Star Wars.
I played Lego Jurassic World. I didn't mind it.
I play it on occasion when my he was 6 when we played it, when my 6-year-old wanted to play it, because that's who the game's fucking for, not me. Like,
not me.
Just saying.
Okay, so Jurassic World, not having seen it but knowing how violent it could be, is that they really would have had to tame that down for I imagine a Lego
funny.
Star Wars game.
It's Legos. They
All
just fucking break. What are you talking
The
about?
Lego,
Laura?
the Lego games are pretty funny, actually.
It was funny. Yeah, it was really funny.
I play a couple with my kid.
I haven't played one. So
I played the DC ones with my kid. He liked those ones, Batman Beyond Gotham. Because I suffered through them because I wanted to play with my kid and he thought it was fun.
They're really fun. Don't suffer through them. They're fun. I like them.
Hey, Stig, we have a friend from Sweden.
Look,
from
Stig.
Sweden, Ajay. Ajay, good to see you, Ajay. We have someone from Norway here on us.
Yeah.
Steve, can you say hello to Ajay?
I'll tolerate him.
It's not the
That's
game.
That's right, Luke. It says Lego is for ages 3 to 99. It says so right on the box.
I think it sucked my dick. I wish I had all my Star Wars Legos that I used to have when I was a kid, so I could like give them to my kids to play with. I had an X-wing, I had an A-wing, I had a Y-wing, had a TIE fighter, TIE interceptor, TIE bomber, Naboo starfighter. I had Anakin's pod racer. I had such good stuff. That was back in the day.
Raging, I know you love building Legos.
Yeah.
You know what I want? I want my Lego video. Hurry up and make your Lego video.
Yeah.
I want my Code 8 video. That's never gonna happen.
I miss having Legos.
Yes, Ray. I've been told like a fucking million times that I look like Neil Patrick Harris. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Dr. Doogie.
Yeah, Dr. Hauser. Tell him from me. Trevlik act rakas. I don't know what the fuck that says. It means nice to meet you. Trevlik act at rakas.
Oh, he's talking Swedish. It's trevligt att råkas.
Ooh.
Say it again.
Trevligt att råkas.
Ooh.
I think Mara likes it.
Don't let Lethal see that.
Someone says Ryan. Wait, where'd it go? Ryan is Neil Patrick Harris and SpongeBob's gay love child.
Well, Neil Patrick Harris is gay. I don't know about SpongeBob, but him and Patrick seem pretty friendly.
Yeah.
But SpongeBob loves Sandy.
Do you think that Patrick Star has a high enough level of IQ to be able to consent? That'd be my question.
Yeah, no.
Did you say it like Patrick? What was that?
I did.
Conversation's gotten weird.
Well, maybe Patrick will be in The Mandalorian. Who knows? Graves, hey, just saw you're at 10K. Congrats. We are at 10,000 subscribers, which is pretty exciting. But on to the next thing. So we're gonna keep on moving. So I didn't think it would happen. Maybe we'll do. I have a video pulled up, like my first real video that I did, like an article or something on the channel. I'm thinking of maybe showing a little bit of that near the end of the stream to show where I started and how maybe it's gotten better. Maybe some of you missed it before, but we'll see.
I'm gonna laugh if you're wearing that yellow shirt in that video.
Oh, God,
that would be amazing. Oh my God, Subhuman!
Holy shit, Subhuman! Holy fuck!
Wow,
Subhuman 84, $100 super chat, brother. Again, I'd send you 500, but I don't want Drunk 3PO to be jealous, so I'm sending this instead. Congrats again on 10K. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Subhuman. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you and all your support. And, everybody who's been supporting me these past, 9 months that I've been doing the channel. It's been awesome. And, Jay, I don't think Jay would be jealous. I think he'd be happy that everybody else. Yeah, I don't think he would be either. But hopefully Jay's doing okay. He's taking a little bit of a Twitter break for a while to focus on something. But we're looking forward to having him back for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But thank you for the donation, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Subhuman's amazing. Too good for this world. Too pure and good for this world.
He made us all cry the other night.
Not me. I didn't cry.
You weren't there. It was an emotional roller coaster. Thanks, Sub.
I watched it, but I didn't cry. I don't cry. Never in my life, unless an animal dies in a movie, then I cry. But if an animal dies in a video game, I don't give a shit.
Okay, this is a great story. Really derailed here.
If an animal dies in a movie, I get hungry.
Well, I don't mean like a fucking. I don't mean like a deer or something. I'm not going to care if a deer dies, but if a dog dies, like if someone's dog dies, that's like very upsetting to me. However, like I talked about it the other day with The Last of Us. There were people freaking out because it was like, oh, you can kill dogs in The Last of Us 2 and hear their owners cry. And it was like, maybe that's not like why I would buy something, but I was playing Assassin's Creed yesterday and just like killing dogs because they were trying to kill me. So I don't know, it's just part of it. I got to survive. I'm not gonna just die, you know. Matt G with the super sticker. I bet that's the freaking unicorn.
It is.
It's the rainbow unicorn. Matt G, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that. This is a damn lie. Don't appreciate this, Jedi Padawan Tano. You feel like I cried during the finale of the Clone Wars? I might have cried. You know, if you had told me that was the last time I'd ever have to see fucking Ahsoka, I might have cried of fucking happiness.
Did you cry when the younglings died?
No.
Or during Order 66 at all?
I didn't.
No. I thought it was badass.
I bawl my eyes out still. It's so sad. Like the music is just so beautiful and the way they edited it, it's just
But Master Skywalker.
But Master Skywalker.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't bawl. I mean, like it's a moving scene, but I don't cry.
Oh, I cry. I get every time.
You know, it's funny that we live in this like spoiler culture, right? I knew basically how Revenge of the Sith. Well, all of us knew how Revenge of the Sith was going to go in one way or another, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm still rooting for it to go the other way, though.
But the way it worked, they released the Revenge of the Sith video game about 2 weeks, maybe a week or two before Revenge of the Sith was released in theaters, and I played it. I played it before I saw it, before it premiered. So, like, I knew the basic kind of plot and the fact that, you know, Anakin was gonna have to go and, you know, storm the Jedi Temple and defeat all these people. I didn't necessarily know about younglings or anything like that, but it was weird that, you know, just before the age of when everyone had the internet, everyone's on social media and everyone spread everything. Because I just remember sitting there watching, like waiting for things, like watching my friends to be surprised by the things that I knew was coming. But it was pretty cool.
That game is so underrated, by the way. If any of y'all can get that game, I don't know if it's backwards compatible or not with the new PlayStations or Xboxes or whatever. That game was severely underrated. And the ending of it, which I did accidentally, I beat Obi-Wan the first time I played it. And I didn't know you could do that. And I beat Obi-Wan and killed him. And I went, and the ending of the game is you turning against the Emperor and you become like the Emperor, basically. And you're just like, now this is my world now. Suck it. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. You just fucking run Palpatine through when he comes to Mustafar to help you. And
great.
You're like, now me and Padme will rule the galaxy together.
Yeah. And I was like, yes, the ending I wanted. Oh, no, just kidding.
It was pretty awesome. I liked it. I'd send $100, but I'm cheap, says Blue Eyed Scorpio for $2. Well, thank you, Blue Eyed Scorpio. I do appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. Did you cry at the "You Bow to No" scene from Lord of the Rings? I don't think I ever cried during Lord of the Rings. I like those movies fine, but I could never get into the Lord of the Rings books. I think because I just tried to read them at a little bit too young, and so I never had that emotional attachment to Lord of the Rings that a lot of people do. I like the movies; they're fine. I just was never like super into them like a lot of people were.
I'm slowly realizing that I cry way too much at things.
I got emotional at the scene where Frodo makes the stupid decision to send Sam away.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were just trying to fuck each other that whole fucking series.
I didn't cry at that either.
I didn't cry. I got emotional.
I cry way too much at things. I have to rethink my life.
Yeah. I didn't cry. I just got emotional because of like the fact that grew up reading Lord of the Rings, so I was invested in the characters. And when that scene happened and how well that scene was played between the two characters.
I think the only time I ever really got emotional was when Sam was like, "I can carry you," like at the, towards the end.
I can't carry the ring, but I can carry
you. Yeah.
Well,
that was pretty much the only time I was like, "Oh."
Sam has a wife and kids, though, Ryan. Well, if Sam has a wife and kids, then explain to me why this motherfucker is willing to drown himself just for a chance for Frodo to dick him in the ass. Like, that's what
But that was before he had a wife and kids, though.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah,
Well,
and
Sam does suggest that he and Frodo share the load, though.
He does, yes, share the load.
Exactly. I think one of the problems
was so fucking weird when they zoomed in on his mouth. Share the load.
I think one of the reasons maybe one of the reasons that it doesn't hold too much emotional resonance for me either is because at the time I watched it, I was at the age, I was at the age where it was like, I thought everything, I was like, oh, well, that's really gay. You know what I mean? So like when I was watching that, that's all I was doing was making fun of these characters.
There's too much crying, gay. Oh
basically.
Yeah. This is gay. It's just gay.
And to be honest, I haven't matured much since, so it's probably how I still am if I were to watch it now.
They're all like, this is so good. And the guy's like, it's gay.
Will for £2. I'm not cheap. I just don't care enough to send 100 with a heart on the end. Well, thank you, Will. I appreciate the £2 from the UK. I appreciate it, buddy. Broke back of the rings. That's right.
Oh God, I think that's a porno.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's gay. This is the guy in the yellow V-neck. Eric has been in the chat being like, bring back Luke for Mandalorian. More characters I know. And you're calling me gay, Eric. That's what's going on. I'm seeing you the whole chat asking for Luke Skywalker to be in the Mandalorian. Best friends care for each other, says Mikey. Yeah, best friends care for each other. They don't suck each other off, which is what I think is going on with Frodo and Sam. Just saying.
You sound like Randall from Clerks 2.
Oh my gosh, high ground. You know what's funny about that? So I saw opening night. We went and saw Attack of the Clones. And like we all know where this is going, unless they were little kids that had never really seen the old ones before, which there were a few. We all knew where it was going, but there's still that little bit of you that's like, no, it's going to be fine. Like, it can flip the switch. It's okay. And so when all of that went down and he's like burning and he's screaming, I hate you, everybody in the theater was like, you're a moron. It was pretty funny. It was pretty bad. No, it was funny.
All right. Oh, Madonna's gross bathwater's back.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with Luke in The Mandalorian if he sneaks up on Ahsoka when she's having a bad dream
and tries to kill her
and actually kills her.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What did I just see here? Somebody says their comment. Well, sometimes if you don't have it on Top Chat, sometimes you won't see all the comments. Ajay, I think that's how you say your name.
Ajay, yeah.
Menacing tone. Mutta. What is that supposed to be? Where'd Mara go? Disappeared. What does this mean?
It's a spell. He kidnapped Mara.
I think I did. Somehow this saying Muda. What does that mean? Menacing tone.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know what it's from.
I don't know.
I need a reference point, Josh. I appreciate the super chat, and I will try to do it the right way here. If you tell me what it's from. Look at Miss Martin Muses in the chat. Hello, Teresa, and she just hit 300 subscribers. So congratulations, Teresa, 300, and she got an Xbox One as well. So she's going to be playing some games. That should be really interesting.
I know, calm down.
What?
Raging right now, screaming in the chat.
Oh, it means nice to you, Mutta.
Oh,
well, actually, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh yeah, Mutta.
I said smash the like. Fuck off, Disney.
So much screaming.
Says the Raging Rhino. It's a JoJo's reference. It says Wheezy Bird. Send tugs to Japan.
Yes. Please.
That's true. Japan-U.S. relations.
Yeah. I'll make friends. It'll be good.
Is Ryan a mother? No, I'm not a mother, Mikey.
Are you my mommy?
I'm not a mother. Are you an angel?
No.
I'm Ray. Are you my mom?
That's basically the entire sequel trilogy. Are you my mom? Are you my mom? Are you my mom?
Not really. She like doesn't even fucking care. Like
that's true. After the first movie, she'd stopped caring about her family, except for that one scene with the snappy snaps.
Yeah, like to be honest, I feel like that probably should have been a bigger part of it.
Yeah,
like that should have been a bigger part of her. That we were all wondering about her heritage, and like for her not to really care or be that interested seems strange. Like we only got 5, or I guess not 5. About 6.5 hours of her on screen, but not much of it was spent actually her trying to figure out more about her family.
Nope, except for the first movie. That was it. And then Skywalker.
The thing is, she's left on Jakku when she's 9 years old. So for them to like play it that she doesn't know anything about her parents or anything like that.
9? I thought she was 5.
What? No, she was 9.
Oh, well, that's just even dumber. At least 5 made sense because 5-year-olds don't remember a whole lot. What the heck?
Yeah, but like I think like she was 9 because there's like a 10-year gap because you see her when she's 19. So it's like she knows who her parents are. She knows them at least. Like the question is, when are they coming back? So this whole mystery surrounding who her parents are, like she doesn't know them, like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's dumb. It made sense when I thought she was like 5 or so, 5 years old, because 5-year-olds can't,
But she was definitely 5 in that flashback. She was definitely 5 in that flashback.
Yeah, so they must have changed it.
Like there's no doubt about that.
Annoying.
Maybe they did. I don't know. I'd have to look at them.
In Rise of Skywalker, they talk to her. She has like some understanding.
Yeah. That's right.
So that mystery made no sense whatsoever.
I don't know, because that first one, she is like, I got to get back to Jakku. My parents are coming back or some shit. Yep. High Ground Master's getting out of here. See you, High Ground Master. Appreciate you being here. But then in Last Jedi, she doesn't really. I guess it takes place over such a short time. Like, I don't know. These movies, that's the fucking problem with these movies. They take place over such a short amount of time. When you look at the first Star Wars movie, Star Wars, that one I would say maybe took place over the shortest amount of time. And still it seemed like they had plenty of time because there was transit periods and things like that. Whereas The Last Jedi takes place over hours. The Rise of Skywalker takes place over hours. And it just doesn't, it's not enough time to give these characters the development they need, even when they are hopping fucking everywhere across the galaxy.
Yeah.
Josh Leak for $5. Please watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's good for the soul. You can trust me. Is that the fucking horse one? Or that's BoJack Horseman. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll have to check it out, Josh. I'll have to check it out. 3 years after New Hope, 1 year after Empire. Well, sorry, I don't mean like time passed like between movies. I mean time passed during the movie itself. Like in Empire, it's weeks. Empire takes place over weeks of time. Return of the Jedi takes place. We don't know exactly the time reference. At least I don't offhand, but we know they go to Jabba's palace. They do that. They escape Jabba's palace. They regroup with the rebellion. They plan an attack on the Death Star. They all go to Endor. They have to slip into Endor. They have to go on for days on foot, meet up with the Ewoks, do all these things. Like it takes place over a large amount of time. Whereas we get told time references in Rise of Skywalker. Oh, you only have 16 hours to save the galaxy or whatever the fuck it is. So
and the trip from Hoth to Bespin, I think it's almost a month.
Yeah. because their hyperdrive is all damaged.
Yeah, they're just flying on fuel.
And Luke went to Dagobah in Return of the Jedi to see Yoda. So
Yeah.
like how long does it take to get from Dagobah back to where the Rebel base was? Like when he came into the meeting. So like you don't even know there was like even like a couple weeks of planning right there before they had the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it did seem like Han and Leia and Lando, like when he walked in, he's like, "Count me in." You know, they're like a little bit surprised. Who knows how long it had been since they'd actually seen him? So that is a good point, Mara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, so we actually do know. Empire could be months. We don't know how long it takes for him to get to Bespin or how long Luke is with Yoda. I think it's is it 6 weeks, Stieg? Do you remember?
It could be because they had a galaxy map back then, and they just did the math. The speed of the Falcon made it be.
Well, right, because the Falcon had to use its backup hyperdrive, so it couldn't go very fast. So like that trip did take weeks. They specifically say it takes weeks. Yeah, there it is. Central Atlas said several weeks for them to get from the asteroid field to Bespin. That's right.
The movie doesn't do a good job at explaining that though, because it does look like just a few days or something in the movie.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Sports Wars is getting plugged in the chat too. Thank you, Steph. Steph is multitasking on stream with filters going on in her camera with the sunset. Still modding the chat. There is Space Windu for $1.99, and shout out to Space Windu for the the fuck Naughty Dog emote, and also for the for what it is. You can see it on the thumbnail for the stream. The Last of Us sales fell apart. Thank you for both of those, Space Windu. Appreciate you. $1.99. Luke trains with Yoda for 2 weeks. I've thought I'd seen it was longer than that before, but there you go. I didn't. If you let me know where you know that from, if it's a certain book or an atlas or something, I would appreciate it.
It could be
I think it's the Return of the Jedi novelization.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I know that Sam Witwer trashed The Last Jedi? I did. I've known about that for a long time, actually. I've specifically just decided not to cover it because I think Sam Witwer is a fucking piece of shit. He's not a piece of shit. I just don't really like him that much. So don't really want to talk about him. But I know some people may disagree. I know some people like Sam Witwer. But I don't. But anyway, what are we talking? Oh, here we go. Bobby. Oh, actually, where'd that come from? Mikey says, oh, okay. Yeah, I know about it, Mikey. He's not wrong. Last Jedi fucking sucks. But I have other issues with Sam Witwer. Raging Rhino knows some of those. And even like Sam Witwer was trying to like back off his fucking comments too, like a fucking bitch. Ichibaka made an article about Sam Witwer, and he's like, "Oh, thanks for taking me out of context," and blah blah blah. And everyone's like, "We're not taking you out of context. You fucking meant this. Just own your words. Own your words, and say you fucking like that the sequels are fucking trash. The Last Jedi's trash." And he won't. He just keeps backing off of it because he wants to be Maul again, probably. Fucking Sam Witwer. Alex McCarthy, thank you for the $1 super chat, Alex. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Look at this. Show me that beautiful smile again. No problem, Mikey.
That was gay as shit.
Wow.
What the fuck is with this pineapple shit? Why are people talking about fucking pineapples today? Steph, you've been laughing about pineapple stuff. Tell me.
Okay, how does the SpongeBob song go? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yeah. You're muted, Steph.
Have I been muted this whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
No.
I just thought you weren't saying anything.
No, I didn't even know I was muted. Oh my god. What the
Were
fuck?
I keep talking. Everyone's talking over me.
I've been talking. Nobody told me I was fucking muted. What the fuck?
Muted, and I thought you fixed it.
No.
No,
Well,
well,
can you let us know what you were saying?
I have no fucking idea. I've been talking to you guys this whole fucking time.
I just thought you were
Holy
making a
shit.
sandwich or something.
Oh, thanks. Oh my god. I turned off my mic to cough. I guess I didn't turn it back on.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. It was a while ago. Oh my god. What the fuck?
We fig you knew. Does that mean we figured you knew?
Yeah, I figured you knew. No, I had no fucking idea.
Corey Cochran. That's 4 words, 2 of which I don't really know. We fig you knew. Thank you, Corey. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Well, that's good. WWE's fucking dead. Look at this. 5+ minutes.
Are you fucking kidding me? That sucks. This is what happens when I have to multitask. What the hell?
Tell us what you
I'll help you.
Tell us what you said.
I don't know what I was saying. What the hell are we talking about?
Probably the most the unique, the best, well thought out thing we've ever heard.
No,
But
it really wasn't. No, not at all.
Coming this fall to Twitch, Ryan hates celebrities. Well, I think everyone should hate celebrities because most of them are trash. But I think Sam Witwer is a really good voice actor.
He's a good voice actor.
I do think he's a really big Star Wars fan. But I think people when I compare him to Freddie Prinze Jr., people are like, oh, no, he's not like that. He's literally exactly like Freddie Prinze Jr. He goes on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s fucking YouTube show and does gaming with him. They're best buddies. They both feel like that Dave Filoni taught them all about the Force. And because Dave Filoni taught them about the Force, who Dave Filoni worked with George Lucas, that they're somehow very close with George Lucas. It's the status symbol for them.
Yeah, and Filoni's even contradicting Lucas all over the place with it.
Yeah, and not that Filoni doesn't know a whole lot about Star Wars. He fucking does. But when you hear someone like Freddie Prinze Jr. explain that Dave Filoni taught me about the Force, and he learned this from George Lucas. These are George Lucas's words, not mine, so shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, that's the best impersonation.
Yeah. Freddie Prinze Jr. goes on that rant, and then he's like, what happens? Anakin, the Emperor, and Vader are left. 2. What does the Force do? They create twins. 2 + 2, balance. Forgetting the fact that this dumbass motherfucker plays another Jedi and trains another Jedi, another 2 fucking people. Doesn't that throw it out of balance, you dumb fucking piece of shit? How stupid can you fucking be?
Kenobi and Yoda too.
Yeah, you still have Kenobi and Yoda. Kanan is a Jedi. They come across a million fucking Jedi survived Order 66. He's a fucking idiot. So when he tells you that this is how the Force works, Dave Filoni taught me, I'm taking Freddie Prinze Jr. at his word that that's what fucking Dave Filoni told him, and that's exactly what Sam Witwer says too. So,
yeah, there's even video.
Dude, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking dude, bro.
They're just fucking fanboying. Let them fanboy a little bit. It's probably the closest they'll ever get to George Lucas.
Yeah.
Morgan says, "Whoa, take it down a notch. Stretch. The fuck is that?
What is stretch?"
Yeah, him. Yeah, like what you're saying. Him saying that, balance to the Force. Meanwhile, there's Ahsoka, Kanan, and Ezra running around. Doesn't exactly have balance there in the show. And it's like,
somebody said it. Tomas says, "Kick the thoughts." No, we like the thoughts here. Kanan says, "Am I a joke to you, Prince?" It's bro, dude. That's right.
Bro, dude.
and yeah, that's right. Artistic Lego Films. And listen, it might not be the best way for George to describe it as balance, but we've heard George. I think in the Rise of Skywalker I always fucking do that too. Revenge of the Sith interview that he did talking about the Force. He talked about how when you go to the dark side, the Force is thrown out of balance. That's what he described it as. The Force is out of balance when people turn to the dark side. So bringing the Force back into balance is the elimination of, the dark side. So by killing the Emperor and then Vader redeeming himself, that was bringing balance to the Force. And that's how George has explained it so often. It has nothing to do with the number of Jedi or the number of Sith. So I don't know.
Yeah, a couple of people yapping that I don't show up on camera. I don't have a camera. I'm a cheap bastard.
Yeah, that's actually how he looks.
I can be.
Yeah, Tugs started in the car. That's why she was off camera.
That's true.
Because she went out to get a burrito.
I did. It was delicious.
Yep. I'm glad I was able to.
Do I hear a kitty?
This is what I look like.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you feel better now, chat? Do you feel better?
No.
What is this? Women's opinions.
Trash.
Is it? That's Lethal's alt.
That's Lethal's thing.
It's Lethal's alt.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. We've got a lot of very competent women, including Stieg, on the panel today. So I like the women here. They stay. Forbidden Ruin, but I mean, yeah, you're right. If you're playing percentages, yeah, women are trash. Forbidden Ruin says, my face broke my last camera, shattered the screen on my old phone. You poor guy. That sucks. Sorry, Forbidden Ruin. Freddie Prinze Jr. just irrelevant or just salty because he's been irrelevant since the 90s. Maybe.
Raging Rhino, you can't say that anymore.
He only maintained relevancy because he married Sarah Michelle Gellar, pretty much.
Is she relevant?
I don't know.
More relevant than he is, because she had at least was working after he was not in Hollywood. So I'm saying that's she had a bit more relevance than him, but not much.
That's probably true.
She did Buffy, and then
both of them are fucking. Obviously, Sarah Michelle Gellar is a B-list celebrity at best now. Freddie's probably a C-list.
Yeah.
That's why I said at best. I don't know. Her name still means something, but she hasn't done shit.
Yeah. Her name, if you say her name means more to people because they associate her with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and things like that. And if you say Freddie Prinze Jr. and literally, I talked to my brother when Freddie Prinze Jr. was starting his bitching, and I said, "Did you hear what Freddie Prinze Jr. did?" And my brother was like, "Who?" No idea who this guy was.
Well, how old is he?
My brother is old enough to have at least heard of Freddie Prinze Jr. because my brother is 26 now, and this just happened last year, so he would have been 25. Had no idea who Freddie Prinze Jr. was.
The Senate, Sarah Michelle Gellar. He probably doesn't know who they are because Senate's 14 years old or some shit.
Yeah, he's a teeny tiny one.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
Fake nerd.
But people who grew up at least watching the both of them. Sarah Michelle Gellar has more relevance because you say her name and people are like, "Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer." You say Freddie Prinze Jr. and it's what was he in again?
Yeah. She's on that, and I know what you did last summer.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you. Oh, and
he was the love interest in a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you say a horror movie?
Yeah, kind of slasher movie.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Freddie Prinze Jr. He would play the love interest, and I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, isn't that where he and Sarah Michelle Gellar?
I've never seen that movie.
What?
That's where he and Sarah Michelle Gellar met because it starred. It's basically the big stars in the '90s or big stars in the '90s: Freddie Prinze Jr., Ryan Felipe, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
That's my girl.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy from The Big Bang Theory is in there too.
Leonard.
He's in there.
Yeah, they killed Leonard in it.
Yeah.
Guy.
I forgot he was in that. Yeah, he was in that. But I think that's where Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. met. Or something.
Didn't they meet on that Scooby-Doo? Weren't they in Scooby-Doo?
It's either that or Scooby Doo movie. They met on one of those movies.
After. I Know What You Did Last Summer came out like 98.
When was Scooby Doo? 2002.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
was there only one? Was there only one of those?
What?
Was there only one of those Scooby Doo movies?
Oh,
I don't know. Let's look it up. Let me look
Yeah,
it
there
up.
were. So.
There's at least 2.
Oh, I'm wrong. I Know What You Did Last Summer came out in 1997, and now I'm old.
No, there's 2. There's 2 Scooby Doo movies.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't know that.
Because there's the Scooby Doo, and then there's Scooby Doo
Monsters Unleashed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
So I Know What You Did Last Summer would have come out before Scooby Doo. So they met on I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Those are, I don't know.
So fun talking about this dude.
Like Raging Rhino brought up a good point that what was it? Fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. wanted these to be taught in schools.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? Is that a sequel?
That's a sequel. Yeah, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. It's like literally...
She's All That. I saw She's All That.
Oh, like he was like a love interest on rom-coms. That's basically his like claim to fame.
I saw that.
It should be like
I think it was like on TV one time.
I Still Know Who You Did Last Summer.
Good.
Oh yeah, and he was Sandy on Friends. He was the Manny.
The Manny.
He was the Manny.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
He was. Yeah, he was.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to close his IMDb.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of Friends, Ryan, I hope that no one ever asks you to do a Janice impersonation ever.
Oh my god, that was awful.
I thought the Janice one was okay.
The Janice one was better than the Chandler one.
Chandler one
was awful.
Yeah.
The Chandler
Well, there's
was
not much
awful.
Chandler. There's not much Chandler really to do an impression.
Are you wearing any more clothes? Oh wait, no, that was Joey.
That was Joey. Yeah.
Well, that was Chandler that was Joey making fun of Chandler.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Like it would have been better if like people asked you to do an impression of Joey from Friends, because like there's like easier to do that than Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bong.
Chandler.
Yeah, I feel like Chandler, like I just couldn't think of anything, because what I do in those is I usually try to reference whatever I'm talking about to the fucking game. So I'm talking about the game, and I just couldn't think of anything like Chandler related to doing that. But I don't know. Joey probably would have been a little easier. I
was thinking about Joey.
I could have just hit on every girl.
Yeah.
I could have just hit on every girl. So.
How you doing? Like just like do
How
that.
you doing?
Like, whenever you come up with like,
I just thought Chandler would be easy because he's just so sarcastic, and I just
he's
figured.
not sarcastic, but there's not much. Like you try to be sarcastic when you're playing a game.
Here's one of his lines. What's a line of his? Oh, my favorite line of his, which is also me. I'm not so good at the advice. Could I interest you in this?
Tries to comment. Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like Ross would be pretty easy as well. Just like a
hi.
Hi.
Got it.
Well, especially those first 2 seasons, he's always just like, hi.
Yeah.
Like just something's always going trash.
He's just so pathetic sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hi.
She ended up with Ross, and I was like, well, this is a trash show.
Like the first season of Friends, I think is bad. Like I don't think it's good.
It's so 90s. It's like the 90s even made fun of it. That's how 90s it was.
Could The Last Jedi be any more lame? Exactly. Well, I feel like we were on a break. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could say we're on a break. You got the pivot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I love that episode.
Dude, you're just giving them more. Yeah, they're gonna start making you do more impressions.
Oh God, they already fucking do. I hate them.
I don't have enough points to have you do that right now on your Twitch channel. So.
Oh God, well you need to watch more then. It's only 2,000. It's only 2,000 points, and you can make me do any impression you want.
I'm at 1,600 something. So.
16. That's only watching for like 10 minutes, guys. If you're not subscribed to my Twitch already, I do play over there probably about like 4 times a week. And yeah, I think it's pretty fun. We're getting a good audience over there.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still playing Batman?
I am time to time. I need to get back to it. I started Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think a lot of people are starting to get back into that. Because Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out and people want to see what the last one was kind of like, you know what I mean? So, and there it is. Look at that. When I say Steph multitasking. But I guess we talked about Mandalorian about as far. New channels, lol, yeah. Oh, and I still have my backup channel. It's in the description below as well. Just in case, because we are still at 2 strikes over here. So 2 fucking strikes on this channel, but I think that we'll be okay. But I did set up a backup channel just in case. I'm putting a bunch of archives and stuff like that. Play Fire Emblem on your Twitch. Okay. I do have a Fire Emblem game. I think I got used, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it. Oh shit! Forbidden Ruin has 5,800 channel points.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am Alexios. Yeah. Tugs liked Alexios.
I did. He pretty.
Yeah, he piqued my interest more when I found out he was Spartan, because I came in like after you started playing it, when you started your stream, and I'm like, okay, this looks interesting, and then did like add the Spartan kick, and I was like, okay, that piqued my interest more.
Oh yeah. You get a bunch.
You were there for a while last night, Mar.
A little while, yeah. Like I jumped on after my stream ended, and then I stayed on until Geek Blend was doing his stream, so I could watch the Naughty Dog video that Lost Jedi made.
Here's the meme that Apollo wanted everyone to see.
Oh dear Lord in heaven.
Oh.
Good grief.
Oh my god.
Open the
No,
Lord
what's the open the one behind it? What is that?
Oh my god.
I don't know what Dave is doing there.
Eating a worm?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The one behind it?
Yeah, this
What
fun
the heck?
No,
Look
not
at this
that one. Oh, but I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh, aw.
I like it. I think that's going to be my new screensaver
That's
on
awesome.
my computer.
Well, it's in my memes. There's a lot of memes in the Discord, guys. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
I like that one. Oh my god. I love when he puts, "What have I done?"
I love it when he makes his own memes so bad.
Yeah.
He's like, what have I done?
What have I done? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is this? Is just Dark Side Leathers. We need more. What the fuck?
Who is that?
This
I
is
know
Dave
I
Filoni
know
and Dana.
that.
This is Dana Schwartz, and this is Culture Casino.
Yeah.
What is going on here, Apollo?
I don't know.
Let's see. I might have. What the fuck? Star Wars. This is Star Wars Theory and Dave Filoni.
Yeah. Makes you wonder where Star Wars Theory's thumbs are.
Oh God.
Oh god. No. No. No.
What is this one? Star Wars Theory with 2 black eyes.
Why does he have? Yeah. Why does he have?
What the
black eyes?
fuck? With Dave Filoni and a furry. And what is this in his hand? These are like.
That's a lightsaber. It looks like.
Oh, it is a lightsaber. And then there's this guy.
What the? Okay, I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker. What the hell is that creature supposed to be?
A mechanic.
That's a mechanic. Yeah, an armless mechanic.
Yeah.
Very weird. Very strange.
I cannot comprehend that level of stupidity.
Yes.
His name's Claude.
Cloud, yeah.
Cloud.
I loved my video I did. That I put Cloud in there. For Baby Yoda, him holding Baby Yoda. I thought that was perfect. I will remember you. That one?
Ooh, we're gonna get a song.
No, that was
How are you regretting it?
Aww.
Will you remember me? All right, that's all we'll get. That's all we'll get. But we are coming up on 2 hours, guys. So we are going to end the stream here in a little bit. Stop. Fuck you, Senna. I'll keep singing just to fucking spite you.
Yay, please.
But we are going
wants
to, I'm sure Mikey does. But we are going to get going soon here. We are going to be doing a patron hangout in Discord afterwards in the supporter voice chat. If you are a YouTube member as well, and you're not yet in the Discord, get in the Discord so I can give you access to that tier as well. And you can come and join us in like the after chat in Discord, probably be in there in about 15 minutes or so after the stream ends, after I get a drink and do that kind of stuff. But, I'll let everybody talk about their channels too. We'll start with Stieg, who never wants anyone to subscribe to his channel.
Do the ladies first.
Okay, well that's why I was starting with you. But Steph, plug your channel. Yeah. Steph, you're muted.
I am not muted.
Okay, just kidding.
Jeez. You can find me on YouTube. Jesus.
Sorry.
Stop. You can find me on YouTube at My Nerdy Home and on Facebook and Instagram. All the same handle.
There you go. Make sure you subscribe to Steph. She is on stream, a lot of different streams, and does a lot of different stuff, but she needs to do more of her own.
What the hell? Did he get so upset that he just like?
My bad.
That's what happened when they closed.
So my mouse has a bunch of different buttons on it for like gaming, and one of them is like the back button. So I just backed out on accident. What I was saying I think was Steph needs to do more content for her stuff so that everybody can watch her. And I think she's going to.
I am. I know I need to put more content on my channel. It's just with this whole virus epidemic. Yeah, just
not a lot going on, and anything that is going on, Ryan doesn't.
There is. I know. Yeah, there's not a lot going on. Ryan gets to it first, so I'm just kind of like, I'll just go on stream. But tiny voices. But yeah, I do need to put more content out, and I will. I'll put more content out.
Good.
Yeah.
What about Tugs? Where can we find Tugs?
I'm on Twitter, that Tug Life, with 2 G's, not 1. It makes it weird. And you can also find me on Park Hoppin' on YouTube. Park Hoppin' Geeks and Gamers.
That's right. Subscribe to Park Hoppin'.
It's exciting. And Tugs put out her first video. Everybody's been telling her to get on YouTube, and she finally did. She put her first video out on the Park Hoppin' channel.
On Park Hoppin', yeah, go find it. Come watch me. Not on my channel though.
That's right. Definitely check out Park Hoppin'. They're doing awesome over there. A little bit different crowd than we have over at normal.
1,000 hours left for watch time, so if you could watch all 3 of us, that'd be great. Thanks. Or all 4 of us, because Steve probably needs watch time too. You stop it. You're an angel.
There's Subhuman with a little love in the chat. And then also we have Jade Shadow. Mara Jade, where can people find you?
I go by either Mara Jade on Twitter or Jade Shadow for my YouTube channel. I as of now have a little over 1,800 subscribers, with thanks to Naughty Dog and their BS strike on my video. I might do a video for tomorrow. I don't know, because there's really not much to talk about, so I might do a live stream instead. But right now, if you subscribe to my channel, you can watch all my videos on loop, because I am about 668 hours short of applying for monetization, according to the calculations I did today, looking at the minutes. So,
yay!
Yeah, I'm in the home stretch now, pretty much.
Nice.
End game now.
For sure. And that's awesome. And also, like, for everybody, if you just want to support channels that have not been monetized yet, like Park Hoppin', like Jade Shadow, like Steph's channel, You can definitely go and watch their playlists. Just keep an open tab and run them. And it definitely goes a long way to helping get people monetized. It's one of the ways I was able to get monetized. So many people doing that and helping me out. So for sure, a great idea. Melissa Lord, what's your take on the Boba Mando news, Ryan? Love your stream. Well, thank you, Melissa. I'm happy you're always here every Sunday to watch. I appreciate you. My take on the Boba Mando news, they're contradicting their own canon when they decided to kill him. A lot of people gave everybody shit about the EU because Boba Fett crawled out of the Sarlacc. Well, guess what? Now they're doing it here. How are these people going to justify that? I don't know. The idea that Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian anymore in Disney canon, makes it tough to like figure out what exactly his role is going to be. I have a feeling. Here's my prediction. My prediction is they are going to kill him. That the Mandalorian is going to kill off Boba Fett, or that fucking what's-her-face is going to kill Boba Fett. That's what I think is going to happen in The Mandalorian, and we're going to have another death of a legacy character to elevate one of these Disney characters. That's what I think.
Yay, guys!
Like a sure way for me.
Such great news.
Yeah, sure way for me not to ever get into the shows if they do that to Boba Fett. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Gina, what's her freaking name though?
Carano.
Well, yeah, but what's her?
Cara
Dune. That's right.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Gina Carano, just a side note, real quick. The Geeks and Gamers Instagram posted a picture of Sasha Banks or whatever the heck her name is from the WWE, and somebody had the audacity to comment in the comment section that, well, at least she's prettier than that butch girl from The Mandalorian. And I was like, oh, how dare you insult Gina like that? Shame on you, whoever you are. Shame.
That butch girl from The Mandalorian, yeah. I mean, didn't Gina and Henry Cavill date for a while?
Yeah, they did for a little bit.
Did they? Ooh.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
That was back before she, back when she was still fighting, I think. Like,
no, it was like really brief. So, but they did it for a little bit.
They would make it really.
You saying it didn't last long? Oh, poor Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Just lasted for 3 rounds.
all the girls like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that Henry Cavill might not be good in bed. They were so upset. Who is the person that dated Henry? It was Gina Carano, the chick who's in Mandalorian.
She's also in the first Deadpool. She does the superhero landing.
Yeah, she
that's
does
right.
Superhero landing.
She's the one who's
Superhero landing.
Her tit pops out while she's fighting.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, she's so sweet. Thank you. So sweet.
Ray is Ryan's sister. Are you fucking drunk, Raging Rhino? But yeah, I don't know. We got a little off track. We are going to end the stream. I saw somebody ask for my Twitch channel. It's just RK Outpost. Oh, and Steph already put it in chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific time, maybe about 4 days a week, I'm over there. So obviously not when I'm playing Mario Kart on Gaming with Geeks, my favorite thing to do, which I will be doing in about an hour and a half. So I will see you guys there. Thanks everybody for coming out. 10K subs.
Hold on now. I thought we were going to watch one of your very first videos.
Oh yeah.
God.
Also, you forgot about me plugging stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's a
Yeah.
Go ahead,
This is
Stig.
what chivalry gets you. Yeah, just tiny YouTube channel, nothing much on it. But sub to Sporking News podcast. I'm on there every Monday, talking about Game of Thrones, the books and stuff. And tomorrow we're having a book club thing talking about the first 20 chapters of book 1. With it's me and Sporking and Christy. So, and go sub to Christy as well. She's a good person.
Absolutely. Do that. And thank you, Stig. Stig always takes the opportunity to plug other channels. So I guess we will do that since Steph's guilting me into it and reminding me. So this was the first actual video I did for my channel that wasn't basically an introduction to myself. This was my top 8 favorite Star Wars stories with 3 exclamation points.
Oh my gosh, your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck my hair. I haven't got a haircut. My room is different. The camera's at a different angle.
The book.
Hi there, Ivan Drago.
Yeah. There's not a big a description. There's no tags. God, I'm a fucking piece of shit. Oh, there's also something else too. I passed 1 million views today, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah. Well, let's listen.
What year?
This was August 7th of last year.
Oh.
So,
so I didn't find you too long after you started then. Okay.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Wow.
I haven't really been doing it that long. So August 1st was my first video. So what's August? So 9 months, about 9 months. So
and you already have 1 million views. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that is pretty cool.
Crazy. Hey.
But let's see the difference between kind of my confidence and the way I do my videos now to how I did them back then. Let's see. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? It's Ryan from RK Outpost, and today I wanted to show you guys this article I found today on Twitter.
What a fucking idiot, first of all. Today I want to show you what I found today. Fucking stupid.
There were a lot of people talking about it. It's on StarWars.com, and it is 8 Star Wars books and comics to expand your love of the saga. And I thought, I've been reading Star Wars books since I was, maybe like 10 or 11 years old. So,
all right, if you're 30 seconds into this by now, who the fuck would keep watching? This is so fucking boring.
You are so lucky that you had Gary to promote you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
This is my first video, so I'm not a little bit.
At least something that I love in here. So let's see what.
Hold on, Jedi Padawan Tano. Someone who's an Ahsoka fan says cringe overload. That's the fucking definition of irony right there.
What StarWars.com has to say. I go over here and
yeah. Oh, I
funny.
fucking said that enough. Come on.
I saw a lot of books on there that have been released in the past, I don't know, like 5 years.
Oh.
But I didn't see anything from Legends or the Expanded Universe. And I thought that was really strange because those books have such a great history. But I guess StarWars.com really wants us to focus on the new canon.
I'm talking so slowly.
You know
it sounds like you're pretty nervous. It sounds like you're really nervous.
Yeah. Well,
it took you a while to get your YouTube confidence up.
But that's what you're taught too. If you've ever taken an acting class, they tell you that whatever you normally speak is entirely too fast and you need to slow down.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I just talk fast.
Not in this video.
Now you rage like crazy.
Yeah. You know, we'll play. Maybe we'll play this, and then we'll play like my most recent video and like see the difference.
Yeah. Someone in the chat was like, "Redo it."
But I thought, why not take this opportunity to share with you guys my personal top 8 favorite stories from the Star Wars Expanded Universe. So
let's fucking get into it then,
everything, things that stick with me and I really enjoyed and things I like to read over and over again. So coming in at number 8 is, I didn't want to do the whole New Jedi Order series because that's like 9.
All right, so this is fucking obviously cringe. I'm not going to go 11 fucking minutes worth of this trash. But
you said
But let's pull up a better fucking video than this. Oh god, this is, I just pulled this one on. This is like the first one I really did too. Look at this face I paused on right there. This was like,
I actually saw that video.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah.
My hair is a little better in this video. What?
I said I've seen this one.
I've seen this video.
This is such a long video.
Yeah, it is.
This is when I like bring my comics and
Is this where you bring out your books?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you bring out all your books.
Yeah.
You what I mean by that was Star Wars to me.
This is my sports den too.
Look, a Apollo? He's barefoot.
Oh my! Oh no! Don't show this to Apollo. Oh my god! What the fuck is your problem, Steph?
It's a video on your channel.
Tank top, Ryan.
Why
Board short, Ryan. I like how
don't you
you're
just get
on
private with self
camera. This is the
Guys,
best.
truly, I haven't gotten these books out for a couple years before.
You
have a ton of books.
I really do. That's like so much of it.
Oh my god.
What's so funny?
Oh no. Oh no.
Apollo,
Frankie, he's like,
What? What'd you say?
Frankie's comment.
Frankie, this nerd bringing out his books like a kid during show and tell.
It's literally what it was. Yeah.
Oh my god.
AFK Bard said for $10. Thank you, AFK Bard. Says hello to Ryan, all the lovely ladies on his stream. I love when Ryan reacts to his own videos.
Yeah. Hi, AFK.
Hi.
Well, hi AFK. I don't ever do this, but yeah, for
There's
a fucking
Apollo.
reason.
There's Apollo. Yay.
Yeah.
Right there.
God, I was in such better shape back then too. Fuck
You
this.
even have the
quarantine.
shoulder dent. What does he call that right there?
What's that? This?
Shoulder, yeah, that.
Hey, we can actually like see the deltoid definition. Yeah, I
That's
know.
it. That's the word I was going for. Yeah.
I used to fucking look pretty good, and then yeah, and then it didn't work very well. But yeah, we've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. We've come a long way. So
You actually sound more tame
Yeah.
in your earlier videos. Like a little sweeter. It's
Yeah, it's not
a little
like Mario
unnerving.
Kart at all.
Little unnerving. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
to see it.
It's like you never played Mario Kart before.
yeah, well, I did start off a little that way. I was like nervous, you know what I mean, and then I eventually became more comfortable and was able to become my true self. And so I am happy to have all 10,000 of you guys behind me, which is awesome. So yeah, it makes me feel good that we got this far in 9 months. So let's see where we are 9 months later. 10,000 subs, 1 million views, some things to be proud of. And but I didn't want to do like a celebration stream per se, because we got more to do. We're not done yet. So it's just one step in the milestones. We're going to keep making them. So that's what I plan to do going forward. But thank you to everyone here for being such a big part of my success. Stieg, Steph, Mara, Tugs, you guys are all a part of it. And everybody in the chat as well for supporting me all the way. But thank you guys. I do appreciate it. I'll leave you with one of the great moments in RK Outpost history. And I'll see the patrons in about 15 minutes over on Discord in the supporter voice chat. But thanks to everybody. We will talk to you later.
Bye.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, fuck yeah, bitch! That's what I'm fucking talking about!